Hello. Today I would like to talk about some figures and facts. Would you like to hear about the figures and facts? Of course you would. So I said, how many Americans are there? There are 331 million Americans. How many of them are transgenders? 1.6 million. So roughly, there are 300 times normal people than these other people, and they're trying to change all of society for the 1.6%.
Society! Society! Ha ha ha
And
ha!
that's not even 1.6% because it's actually, if it were only 1.6 million, 106 million, it would be 1.6%, but it's actually a third. It would be zero point 0.3, I do believe, or so. I don't know. I don't know the math entirely, but they're going to have their day of vengeance tomorrow. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to attack the Christians for trying to genocide them? Man, as a Christian, I found it very difficult to genocide these transgenders. First, because I haven't really made any effort to do it. I don't know how to do it. And if they're not going to be naturally reproducing children themselves because they sterilize themselves, what would be the need to genocide them? They will be genociding themselves. And then most of them do commit suicide. It's horrible if anyone actually thinks that they're not in the right body. But hell, I don't feel right about being in my body sometimes. That doesn't make me want to cut my dick off and say, today I'm this person, today I'm that. Every day I'm me. Every day you're you. Just because you don't know who you are doesn't mean that I need to be caught up in your drama. What is the point in being so satanically vain about everything? Why is it so important to draw other people in to your own personal confusion about yourself? Why is that necessary? I don't bother you with the confusion I have about myself. Only the few of you that listen and identify with where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say. I don't have any hate towards these people, but I'm losing the natural impartiality that I had, and I had that from being a Christian. I don't believe God wants us doing gay stuff, but I still like two chicks. Not that I experienced it or anything, but what I'm saying is, even in my own walk with trying to be right, I'm not completely right. I'm not completely right. Not at all. Not at all. There's no illusion to that. But if you're such a small percentage of the people, why is it so necessary to put it in our face like you're doing? That's actually going to make it more difficult. That's why I think that if you have this issue, if you have this problem really going on with your not knowing who you are or whatever and wanting to change it? Who are the people that are telling you that it should be a female, or, you know, or you shouldn't be the sex that you're in? Who are those people? Who are they affiliated with? Have you checked those things out? I mean, because if you haven't, you can't come to me as a Christian and be like, you're trying to genocide me. What if you're being genocided by someone else? Do you even know who's pushing these ideas? I've said before, and I'll say it again. Somebody not only lied to you and convinced you something was wrong, we all feel confused and have questions when we're, you know, going through life in the stage of life. But it's very usually not likely that those issues are that bound up in sexuality. They're really just not. But if someone's making use of you by having unnatural sex with you and getting you to do that, that's exactly what abusers do. Abusers want kids to suck their dick. They don't want to care about the children's development. They don't care because it's not about that. It's about submitting to being a slave to Satan. And what is Satan? Satan is the worship of the self. First, it's the worship of the self as God, in the way that you don't have to take shit from nobody. You glorify yourself in such a way that you compromise yourself. You compromise your ability to sanctify your vessel. Now, I'm not pretending you can put a little oil on your head and be in prayerful position and be sanctified, but I believe that for me. I believe that you can do that. You can get into a mode of expression and be vibrating with natural law and be sanctified or holy. And holy just means set apart from other shit. It seems as if someone's got an unholy ritual going on, because the first time that I hear someone has to cut off their breasts, their testicles, hysterectomy, a hysterectomy, that's hard fucking core. Essentially, for a male, that does make you a eunuch, and that was a class of being that is a basically a slave to the royal household, which is someone else. This is a very old and satanic system, and it's beguiled a bunch of people. And I'm telling you that the Christian's not the one that hates you. The Christians don't hate you, and they don't want to genocide you. And in fact, when you say that, you begin the genocide upon Christians, actually. Because first, we lose you. We lose you because we're supposed to save you from this bullshit, from this madness. And it is madness. This woman killed children. This woman was upset about something so petty that was made even, it was even made to be the case and to be petty on the superficial level, to go into society and do that sort of harm to another being. All that peace, all your fucking lefty, democratic, libertarian love, all your philosophies from that point go out the fucking window. You're not a servant to man. You're a monster. That's a monster. That is not correct. That's not correct. I'm sorry. And it is. From everything that I know, and I do believe that there is evil in this world, it's evil. If you align yourself with that, so be it. But don't pretend like it's me, because it's you. You don't have to do that. And I'm not always the best of good, but I try. But notice that you're going to even have to sacrifice us to keep that up. You'll have to sacrifice everything, everyone, to keep that up. Do you think it's worth it? Is it worth it? It's not worth it. Don't bullshit me. You're bullshitting yourself. So you know who you are. You devils and evil monsters. And it's showdown time. It's showdown time. It just that's just the way it is. This time it's been saying to go on for a long time. Now let's see what we can do with the world. I feel myself a Christian, but I don't want to see the world be destroyed with fire. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't care. It's just not my world. It's not my issue. It's not my issue. But for the souls that are in the world, I think we have a duty to the world. Some of those souls are the trees, the plants, the animals, the humans that live in here in these bodies, but not the stuff. Now the stuff, it got you. Got you. The stuff got you. If you're fighting and fighting behind this movement of we can kill kids because you didn't call her and these kids were going to be future fascists. Future fascists? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are not even smart. What? Y'all are not even smart. You don't even know history to know what the fuck a fascist is. And you have an organization called Antifa. What in the fucking hell?